How much time are we at for the full podcast?
2 hours.
We got time. So there's one topic that I keep carrying over from week to week just because I'm like, I don't know if it's worthy to be talking about.
You don't care enough about it yet?
I don't care enough about it, but it's about Hot97.
Oh, I already don't care.
And it's like...
and Peter Rosenberg.
And the question is like, what's going on over there? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I hadn't... Every so often I tune in, I genuinely just haven't went over there on YouTube for absolutely no reason.
Nothing.
I don't listen to the radio.
Nothing at all.
So like, let's not even act like that was even a factor.
And are they actually not that great, or did when they were beefing with the Breakfast Club and we just fell on the side of the Breakfast Club, we kind of just caught along
I think
with
that has
it's
a
like
little,
your dad's favorite football team is your team.
But I think that had a little bit to do with it. But then at the same time, what also had to do with it is that content over there on that YouTube channel is terrible.
Garbage.
Oh, word?
Bro, it's bad. It's bad. So like, I just sat there one day and I was like, let me go to their YouTube. And I went to the views. The views are down. Funk Flex is the only thing keeping the lights on over there.
Do they?
Star says that all the time. Like
Not even Ebro. He's doing the thing with Beats One and all that.
He is. He's
I
doing
see
his
them more.
He's doing. Yeah, me too. I see his beat stuff more. But in terms of that Hot 97, that radio Ebro in the morning, I watched. I went through just to like see what the episodes look like. So many of the episodes are them doing these zoom in stills. They're still zooming like Zoom, you know, like video, Skype.
Yeah.
They're still Skyping into the show.
They're
like,
socially distanced.
Do any of them have to care about this show? Because like Ebro, I feel like what I heard every time somebody talks about Ebro, they talk about how you have to suck him off to get playlists and things of that nature. I don't know what he does, but he's an important figure.
He's a program director. Well, he was the program director at Hot 97, but then he's also has he's a powerful role at Apple Music as well too.
Yep.
On top of him having his show, he's like the coordinator of some shit. Like he's a corporate nigga as well.
He's in good position.
He's a corporate nigga.
So
yeah.
he doesn't have to care. Peter Rosenberg, I'm pretty sure he has like 12 other shows. This nigga's always
Peter Rosenberg.
He's always somewhere though. He's always
the Peter Rosenberg thing is weird because I remember when he was beefing with Ak, and Ak was going in on his wife, talking about how his wife is cheating on him and fucking some black dude at the job.
Man.
And I thought that Peter was actually getting a divorce.
Yeah.
He was wearing his wedding ring in this. I don't know, but all I know is that like the level of disrespect that like Ak was giving him was crazy. And it sounded like Peter was going through it at home too. Like it was like it sounded like this nigga was in turmoil. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and you know he's probably wearing that. Look, some married men they cling on to that wedding ring because
they pay for it.
That's what happens.
Yeah,
that's what the woman does.
She could have been left, have a new nigga moved in with him, and he's still wearing the wedding ring.
Mm-hmm.
And then like Laura Stylez, she's just kind of chilling. Like in one
Who's
of the
that?
Laura
white
Stylez
woman.
is,
I mean, the Hispanic woman.
Yeah. Laura Stylez is the female co-host on Ebro in the morning, and it's like.
You see,
they still do meet up in the office. They still do meet up in the studio, but it was way more Skyping radio shows than them in the studio.
When you're
kind of just go
to videos.
I was about to say when your female co-host isn't like kind of known, it's a problem.
She's not moving on the streets like that.
She's the woman co-host. She's the lovely lady of the pod or of the show.
She's the cleavage in the room. It kind of feels like they're waiting for radio to just die, so they don't got to do this no more.
Low key, see, I don't like that. Like their views a lot. Like if it's not attached to Cardi B, their views low key look like ours.
And even that one's 2.5.
Oh yeah, true.
With Cardi B.
But see, this Skyping, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like
they don't care. We can't care.
It's kind of crazy.
You feel me?
It's kind of crazy.
Like, you got to lead by example with these type of things. Nigga. At least the Breakfast Club trying. Getting new studios and shit. These niggas filming from their office home.
It feels like they literally gave the fuck up on Hot 97.
Yeah.
Nigga, when I tuned in, it was some dude, he was doing a video game live stream. I was like, what?
Oh, Hot 97?
Nigga, yes. Oh my God. I couldn't believe what I was watching. It was like whoever controls the YouTube account was like, just gave it to their cousin or their uncle to be like, yeah, log in and live stream games. Like, bro, it was maybe like 127 people in there. And then he was like playing some game that I never even seen before. And I was like, I don't know what's happening.
League of Legends, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what is happening over here? Like, niggas have completely abandoned the Hot97 fucking YouTube channel, bro.
It's over.
That shit is crazy.
They don't give a damn.
Hey, that's funny as shit though. But I mean, it comes down to how many black women you have behind you. I know it does. Especially nowadays,
It's more
nigga.
Hispanics over there.
You gotta have like some solid black women that know how to use social media.
This nigga's sick, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's just pandas.
I think that's what. Honestly, I think that's why Charlamagne really be winning. He got some black bitches behind him. Like,
Oh, they're
real
black bitches
solid.
now?
Yeah, now they're
Speak
bitches.
up, nigga.
Yeah.
black, you know, you gotta whisper it when you say black bitches. Black women, what? But you know, you gotta have some social media
So in
strategy.
Savvy.
So question, like
Strategist.
in the midst, you kind of alluded to this earlier, but like in the midst of the whole Hot 97 105.1 Breakfast Club, Ebro in the Morning beef, like were y'all watching Hot 97
Never.
a little
No.
bit?
I always hate watched it.
No.
Okay.
Literally,
Low-key.
every time.
Yeah.
Like I might have seen, like let me be honest, I might have seen Vince Staples go up there and be funny, maybe like once.
A couple times because that's what he'd be doing, you know.
But me
yeah,
watching
because
them do it.
outside of that, nah.
But yeah, he brings that to every interview though. Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's kind of a crazy cheat code.
Yeah, nah. And man, it comes down.
Rory got some of the strongest views on Hot 97 YouTube channel.
Rory
Rory. Yep.
from Maul.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, when he did the interview on his album tour,
Uh-huh.
that had like 70,000 views. I did like,
Well, it's a lot of bare minimum niggas getting around and convening.
yeah, it was kind of, but then did you know there's also that history with like Ebro, Rosenberg, and Joe, they don't fuck with each other.
Yeah,
So
so,
it was
a
like-
lot of people that like was watching, like, all right, they're gonna
Because
sneak this.
yeah, exactly, because Peter's definitely gonna take some cheap shots. And
Yeah.
shit
Do you
like
think that actually did something too, where you have two niggas who don't like each other, but unanimously don't like these other niggas over there?
For sure.
that? Oh, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
It's like you know, the enemy of my enemy is my,
My friend. Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh,
Cain and Abel.
click the link that I put in the notes though, because I did put a note. I put the live stream nigga in there because y'all have to see this. This is the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. I couldn't believe the nigga was live streaming on YouTube. No,
No, not this my fault.
no, it's a hyperlink.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Oh, that's a picture.
the nigga was live streaming, bro. It was crazy. Let's see.
I don't even like the marketing behind them. Ebro, Laura Stylez, Rosenberg.
Yeah,
That shit don't feel right and it don't flow.
In the morning.
Oh, it's not at the top. It's not back down here.
Them niggas, man. I don't know why Ebro's so cool,
Oh,
or
this
like
one. This one.
he's so celebrated.
Where is he celebrated? Because I don't really ever see his
There
name
it is.
spoken in a favorable light.
Okay, I have.
Yeah,
I've seen both, but I've definitely seen more negative light than positive light. I will.
That's what I'm saying.
But this is the thing. I've seen Ebro, and I've listened to Ebro. He would pop in on Juan Epstein because you know they used to film Juan Epstein, which is Cypher Sounds and Peter Rosenberg. They used to film that in the Hot 97 studio. So there's been like 1 or 2 times or 3 or 4 times when I used to watch that, and Ebro would pop in, and like Ebro like just chilling. Ebro was kind of cool. I was like,
Asking idiot to Ebro.
yeah, like I was enjoying listening to this shit. You know what I'm saying? But then it's like most of the time I don't enjoy Ebro in the morning, Ebro at all. Like, and then I don't, and then I also
no Ebro in the evening, nigga.
yeah,
Fuck
Ebro
that.
on Beats 1 is alright though. Like, but I see how alright is it. I don't even actively try to tune into shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Avoid it.
Yeah, I don't even avoid it. It's not there. It's not on my radar. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just
But
watched
the-
it. This is what was happening on Hot 97.
These niggas was streaming Starfield. First of all, I had this game.
Yeah.
It's on the Xbox Game Pass. It's not bad. You know.
You still paying for that?
Well, I turned it off, but it's still on until it's off.
Yeah, until
Yeah.
the actual date comes
Yeah,
up.
I'm just counting slowly, niggas.
Right.
Yo, I ain't realize that. I could have been using that shit this whole time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
y'all.
I could have been using that this whole
I
time.
wasn't gonna put this on the screen, but you think?
Nigga, nobody monitors their.
Okay, yeah.
There's nobody.
Stop using it.
There's nobody monitoring their fucking YouTube. I'm
Alright,
sure we're
bet,
fine.
bet,
Probably.
bet, bet,
If
bet.
we're not, that would shock the hell out of me.
First of all, black men. This is a blurred, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hip hop gamer. We
I
said we're
think-
all blurs, right?
No, I think you need to hear this.
This
first
nigga
before
a
you try-
hip hop gamer.
Yeah. That's his title.
That's disgusting.
First of all, his name is Major Mods. First of all, big shout out to Major Mods.
Shout out to Major Mods.
Y'all go show some love to Major
You're
Mods.
you're just trying to be great.
Yeah, you was just giving the keys and you got to drop
and
what
you
was
got
giving.
the login. So yeah, let's just listen.
Okay.
Just watch. Just watch.
I'm back. I don't know what happened earlier, but we're gonna give it a shot again. Hopefully everything works. You know what I'm saying? But yo, thank y'all for hanging out. Thank y'all for coming back. It's the GOAT of the game, hip hop gamer, Hot97 𝔓𝔦𝔑 GAMD, and we back on Major Mods. You know what I'm saying? Get that Plitch like I said before. And yo, I hope this works. I don't know what happened before, but
like
hopefully
this.
the game don't crash. If it does again, then we'll figure something out. But in Jesus' name we pray, amen. Let's pray that
We'll figure something out.
All right, and hit pause.
We'll
And
just
it's
do
like,
karaoke in case the shit
it's
don't
hard
work.
not to shit on their YouTube channel, but this is what's happening. Like this is crazy.
This is good.
This shouldn't be on their YouTube channel, but I like this nigga.
If he was doing this on his own,
for sure. If this was on his own page, but this is on Hot97 YouTube channel with like 3-point-something million subscribers on it.
Can you try to find like a
That's
place where he's
crazy.
like shooting people? I need to see him in action. I need to see this nigga
see his gameplay.
flying his ship.
Go. Oh wait, hold up. Got him.
I'm telling you, nigga. We had to wait for
Yo,
it, but it was
yo,
good.
yo.
You know what? We might need to add that sound to our board.
Got him.
Got him.
I love this. Yeah, this is good.
I'm with it.
Like,
I'm with
come
it. I'm
on,
with it.
man.
So it's like it's not bad, but it should not be
It
on
should
their.
not be,
It shouldn't be on
you
their
know,
YouTube
It's
channel.
out of place. It's not even the same color marketing.
It's not. It's
Literally.
It
crazy.
look like he got a Mountain Dew sponsor in this
It
bitch.
should be with Big Sloth, right?
Low key.
Yeah,
All
low
that
key.
green.
on
Yeah.
Spotify.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, this is what's happening on Hot 97. And I don't know for any of our New York or tri-state listeners who get Hot 97 on the radio. I mean, do y'all listen to this shit either? Like, just tell us if you listen to it. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. And if you do listen to it, like, what shows are good? I guess like
If they're listening to the radio.
if they're listening to the radio, which is already kind
I
of
feel like
rare.
majority of people in New York aren't listening to the radio.
I feel like people in New York still listen to the radio the most. I feel
You
like
think so?
I feel like there's more radio listeners in New York than anywhere else.
Maybe
I think you could still be on the bus and there's a nigga with a beatbox or like a little
yeah.
boom box
A boom box.
Yeah.
with a motherfucking the radio playing.
you sound like a nigga that's seen New York in movies.
yeah.
Essentially.
That's how it is, nigga. It's everything, everywhere, all at once, nigga.
Yeah, I do.
It's just a bunch of bullshit. I know it is. I know
like
it
a
is.
GTA server,
I
nigga.
know it is.
It
Fuckery.
is. It is though, low key. It really
It
that
has
really
to
is
be.
what New York is. It's really just a bunch of bullshit consistently.
Because who's paying them? Like,
Yeah.
there has to be a large majority of people, like, still, you know,
Yeah.
well, not, you know, large.
And then I mean his live, not to shit on his live, I mean, this is not even his fault. It's like their YouTube algorithm is dead. It's not even working for them either because it's like they have 3 million subs and it's like their videos are getting 1,500.
Yeah.
And what it is, the Breakfast Club is probably overshadowing them,
Crazy.
like just a little bit.
Because their online presence is so strong.
And
It's
they-
not even a question.
They're
now.
evolving. Like they're talking to politicians. Like their reach is more.
Ooh,
Put it this way,
politician
niggas-
work is nasty.
Niggas are talking about not liking their new evolution. So the fact that there's even discussion about what's going on, this is the first time I thought about Hot 97 and I don't know how long.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
To be honest with
exactly.
you, I didn't know what they was doing.
And I just decided to go over there because I was just like,
And
what
you
the
been-
fuck? What's happening over
So
there?
you've been
You know what I'm
dragging this topic for weeks.
I've been dragging it for weeks because I just kind of, I kind of can't believe what I put some other notes in here.
This is the type of topic that you can bring up anytime
Because it
like
don't
it's not
matter.
a time.
Hey, there was no
'cause
time.
It's
there was
not
no
like they're
time
gonna
crunch.
blow up in
Nigga,
between.
I have missed nothing from when I did this.
Yeah.
Like
There's
nothing,
no new information.
There's
to add.
nothing new.
Jacob_Israel said, "Ain't no way Hot 97 has come to this. Ain't no way."
And that's
they
from
come
an
to this.
Israelite, nigga. Am I watching someone cool with using cheat
You know,
codes?
using-
So you know it's actual fans in the comments.
I'm definitely cool
Wait, the
with
niggas using
codes.
cheat codes?
Mods. Yeah, that's the mods or whatever.
I'm a cheat code nigga.
I thought mods were a certain mode though. You can do mods in online play.
Somebody said, "Who plays Starfield
Dude.
with mods?"
Somebody said, "Dude, playing the game like it's an action shooter." So this is some of the notes that I wrote down, so I can make sure I wrap it all
That's
up
the
in this
same
segment.
nigga who said all the comments we just said.
And you know they got bots. Who putting heart emojis?
The current shows that are on Hot 97 is Funk Flex, and then I think Funk Flex is Freestyles, of course. Ebro, Lars Styles, and Rosenberg in the morning, and then Late Night with Rosenberg is still on there. Rosenberg.
That's what I'm saying.
He doesn't have a late night voice.
I told you, bro. This nigga just has 12 other shows we don't know about.
Yeah,
that doesn't mean that they're doing something successful.
But it's the fact that he's surviving. Like the fact that he's able to skip out.
He's definitely grinding this shit, like for real.
For years.
He has a
Yeah.
salary.
You know what I mean?
Because he was over at WWE for a little bit too, but I don't think he was able to secure a full-time position. Nothing. He's really having a hard time connecting with the people.
With
bro.
listeners. I never really liked him like that. In terms of a personality.
I fucked with Juan Epstein. I ain't gonna lie. I liked Peter Rosenberg. I do like Peter Rosenberg.
He seems too easy to push out of position in terms of
He
his
is.
opinion.
So it's
which
like-
is I can't fucking respect you talking, nigga.
It was so I was enjoying it before he just kept getting pushed, and I was like, oh god, I can't. I enjoy listening to you. I can't keep hearing you get beat up on like this, nigga. This is getting crazy.
Like,
you know?
you're supposed to articulate.
Nigga, fight back. You know, pick up a stick.
You're supposed to articulate. You just armadillo selling on a fucking couch.
But it's like I was tuned into Juan Epstein on the level of like, because that was honestly one of my early podcasts. Like Bray Idiots, Juan Epstein. I'll name this podcast later. Those are my top 3 before I even went into Loudspeaker and then Taxstone and then shit like that. But like, I was listening to Juan Epstein enough to like remember certain ticks on the show. Like Cypher Sounds is always gonna eat on the mic. Sometimes they would record from. I remember this nigga Rosenberg's dog name. I think like well I don't remember,
He was a
but
supporter.
I was locked in. You know what I'm saying? But it was
How long ago?
I feel like
years 2000 and whatever. When did I name this podcast later start? When did Joe Budden podcast start?
Early.
Probably 15.
But Juan Epstein was years before
14.
that. They stopped doing it and
I'm
they
about
brought
to
it
say,
back.
like-
They were putting Juan Epstein out on like on some Facebook or MySpace
That was during
shit.
like Cat
and
Daddy
then they
era,
brought it,
right?
and then they brought it back. Yeah, and then they
Yeah.
brought it back.
Yeah, 2016 is when that
Yeah,
shit
so
started.
I came back. I came when they brought it back.
Peter Rosenberg always felt like great value premium Pete.
Oh, 20.
That was always another thing too.
It's like they was the same guy, but premium Pete was better at
What
being
about
that guy.
what about Juan Epstein? See if they have the start date of Juan Epstein.
God,
It's right there.
And why is it called Juan Epstein?
I was gonna keep
Can't
typing
remember,
it.
I can't remember.
Because that's an actual person.
There you go.
2007. Yeah, it's throwback one.
Yeah.
Named after
zoom
the
in.
Puerto Rican and
Zoom in.
Jewish.
Yeah.
Named after the Puerto Rican and Jewish characters from popular 70s sitcoms. Welcome back, Coda.
Popular.
Hip hop comedy as well as a vintage space for their personal lives. Yeah, they were one of the first early podcasts. No questions asked. They were
2007?
They were in the top 2 of first hip hop podcasts for sure.
Yo, I was
Juan
8 years
Epstein.
old when they started podcasting.
Yeah, Juan Epstein for sure was in that era, and I wasn't listening to them then. I was listening to them in like 2010. When did Joe Budden start?
2015.
Okay, so I was listening to them in like 2014 then probably.
iPhone 6? Something like
Probably iOS 4.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that probably.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Audio only, no video.
Of course.
Non-existent.
Yeah.
It was back in prime podcasting.
But there were some good episodes on there to where I was like, I kind of like Ebro. But then like as the war like unwaged, I was like, God, this nigga's so fake. You know what I'm saying? Like
Nigga's
I
a
started
fraud.
like I started hating him because
Yeah.
You know, I think what kind of hurt Ebro, like my impression of him as a personality or on the mic, was that Charlamagne was making so much noise at the Breakfast Club that he always came off as a bootleg version of him. Like, you know what I'm saying? He might have actually. It always came off like Charlamagne to me seemed so new. I had never seen a nigga on the radio go like crazy like this. That anytime I would watch Ebro, I'd be like, this nigga's trying to do what Charlamagne does, but he's
But
really
is that
bad
your
at it.
fault? Or
I don't know if it was my
his
fault.
It might be what year you were born in. When Hot 97 was really the shit, that's kind of like early on. Like, wasn't they hot in the 90s?
Oh, hot, blazing hot.
We came up when the Breakfast Club was reaching that echelon.
Yeah, right.
You get what I'm saying? So
I
it might
remember-
just be a simple what time period you was born
I
in.
remember, yeah, because when we were in high school, Hot 97
still going.
was
It was still going.
important as
Yeah,
fuck.
it was still the thing.
It was still important in
Yeah, it was still the
2007.
thing when we was going. Yeah.
For sure, yeah. So we had
But I
our
wasn't
moment.
tapped in back then anyway because it wasn't like we didn't tap in on that level down here.
Right, but at the same
Yeah.
time, all them freestyles we used to download off
was from
a lot of them shits was coming from Hot 97. That's a whole thing. So we were tuning in. We just weren't. But we weren't on YouTube with it. But
right,
you just weren't paying
that's what I mean. We
yeah,
weren't on YouTube with
if it was a Cassidy, a fucking Jeezy freestyle or something,
we was there with it. But
yeah, we was getting that bitch off LimeWire for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, and there was a K-Slade joint.
Unless it was titled that and Soulja Boy popped up.
Which
nigga waiting
which
for
happened numerous times. A lot of niggas.
Dozens
like
of
a
times
jack
for
in a
me.
box.
Yeah,
that's a blessing.
And also the I did not have sexual relations with that woman. That one too.
Oh yeah,
that one used to pop up like crazy too. All right, what else did I put on here? I was kind of just like shitting on the Hot 97. I said, why do so many mics have no covers? That was driving me crazy. Before Terrence Crawford podcast, Rory got the most views online in the last 3 months. This shit is insane. These are my notes to myself. Half these radio shows done.
That's how much he doesn't care. He's just reading it.
Yeah, yeah, right.
He's not even performing.
Right. No, half these radio shows are done over Zoom. I never understood what Star meant when he said Flex is keeping the lights on over there, but it's true. He's the only.
Did Iggy Azalea get another iOS update?
I was say.
Our updates seem to be thorough, though. I don't know.
Yeah, she hasn't missed yet.
She's on like the brink of being a bimbo. She's cool though.
She should stop now, right?
Yeah, she gotta stop.
She should
right
cut her
now.
losses. Any other plastic surgery should just be maintenance for what she already has.
I was just trying to see how much that Rory episode had. You said how many views did that?
I think it had like 70,000.
70,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to Rory and Maul.
Shout out to Iggy Azalea.
And that's a